Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. Today we're going to take a look at this guy. So this OG LR, back in the day I had a lot of difficulty pulling the last copy and rainbowing him. These days I have, so many surplus copies, it is funny. But this is one of the first LRs in the game. I believe Piccolo was the third LR in the game, I believe. I believe it was LR Super Saiyan Goku. Then Android 17 and 18, and then Piccolo was number 3, right? Definitely an LR-worthy moment, but this guy has pretty much never been good. Well, now he is really quite good. I think a lot of what this Piccolo is going to do is pretty reliant, though, on the new DBZ Kid Gohan, the LR Kid Gohan. This Piccolo is going to be a dominant force, actually. Like, we're talking Red Zone, Cell Max. Like, this is the best free-to-play character in the game by far. We're going to do a full world tour for him, but you do need Kid Gohan. So, with Kid Gohan on the team, Piccolo gives allies an extra 1 key and 20% defense, and he already gives 1 key and 20% defense. So this Piccolo is giving 2 key and 40% defense as a support type unit. Pretty good. And then if Kid Gohan is on rotation, this Piccolo is getting an additional 100% defense, and then he guards all attacks in slot 1, making him very formidable. We've already established, we've done the full world tour for the Kid Gohan, that Kid Gohan in slot 2 can take nearly anything these major bosses can dish out. So now we're going to have a dominant guarding force in slot 1, and then a strong Kid Gohan in slot 2. They're going to be looking pretty good. Now, of course, for Piccolo's build, Piccolo is not really going to be doing a lot of damage, right? Piccolo, in his passive, all he gets is up to 200% attack. The more HP remaining, the greater the stats buff. So you're not going to be seeing Piccolo really able to put up a lot of damage. He does also get 30% attack. Well, I guess for allies get 30% attack from his 18 key. So that's where he can kind of give an offensive support. But this Piccolo is not doing damage. Don't listen to this nonsense of additionals and crits and stuff like that. Like this is a character who's only giving you value if he's tanking and then by supporting other units. So 29 dodge, I do feel really good about that. We could potentially get him to 30 dodge with a level 5 gold dodge, but I feel like the bigger priority is getting the 2 defensive equips. So now our Piccolo should be incredibly tanky with these strong defensive equips. Let's go ahead and hop into an event. I think maybe like the Gammas or Red Zone Cell or Red Zone Metal Cooler, something like that would be a good fight to sort of test out Piccolo. And we'll see how good we do. But this Piccolo is very strong, very good. Alright guys, so we are here. Oh, brother. We have AGL Kid Gohan in this rotation. Not the greatest here. Alright, so we have our boy... Oh, bro, God, this... They should make it... Moving characters around should not do that. Alright, anyway. So, 525k for Piccolo, huh? Do we get any additional links from putting him next to AGL Kid Gohan? We don't. Okay. So, Piccolo is very good. I would say Piccolo does have, some minor issues for sure. If we take a look at Piccolo's link set right here, he has Prodigies, Brainiacs, Gaze of Respect, Shocking Speed, Experienced Fighters, the First Awakened, and Legendary Power. Piccolo having the First Awakened is nothing but an L if we take a look at this. We don't really have opportunities to take advantage of this, right? Like, as you guys can see, this was like a Saiyan Saga Battle of Wits type character. I guess maybe on Earthbred Fighters we could have Piccolo next to like one of these UI Gokus or something like that, but this isn't really something we could take advantage of. It's just an L for this Piccolo. So that, of course, is unfortunate. Now, remember, in order for Piccolo to be good, we do have to have him next to Kid Gohan's, because that's going to give him the guard. This is a great turn. I mean, Piccolo is looking good here for sure, but unfortunately, I think AGL Kid Gohan is probably just going to get cooked right here. Let's hope that Gamma 2 is not supering at that end portion. Now, remember, not only is Piccolo guarding in slot 1 with 500k defense at the start of turn right here, but he is also supporting the rest of the rotation. But, again, AGL Kid Gohan right here, not really the greatest. Alright, hopefully Gamma 2 is going to super this Piccolo. 3.28, so damage-wise, he's not looking too crazy. But defensive-wise, he is really going to be able to hang in there. Super. Super. Oh, boy. Is Gamma 2 really going to just super Kid Gohan at the end, just one-shot us? I mean, we have to nearly be at a 700k HP team, right? Let me see. What are we at? We're at 682, it said? Oh, brother. This is not good. Piccolo's stats are very high, too, right? Yeah, even as a free-to-play LR, he has 19,000 HP, 18,000 defense. Remember, AGL Kid Gohan, you know, with the setup is also getting the unit super attack right there, which is cool. Oh, you could stun Gamma 2. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Maybe not so good for Orange Piccolo here. I think it would be in my best interest to probably leave Orange Piccolo on rotation, actually, so that while his guard is still up, we can have him build up next turn. And then as we cycle the STR Piccolo back around, we can get him building up again. I guess the one thing is, like, with a team build like this, we certainly aren't going to be doing much damage. We always could experiment with potentially removing, like, AGL LR Gohan and then maybe putting in, like, LR Beast Gohan. That could certainly work. More so from, like, a Link perspective, I think it could work a little bit better on the team, but I don't know. Like, AGL LR Gohan is pretty self-sufficient, right, in terms of ki and stuff like that, and he's able to stack up pretty easily. I mean, it certainly could be an issue, I think, for AGL LR Gohan, if, you know, we're not able to have our guard up. But if he's guarding, and, you know, this team, again, is going to be very tanky. The only character that can really take damage is AGL Kid Gohan, right? Because it's like he's got to set... The thing about AGL Kid Gohan is, like, he's got to stack. Like, he has to sit on... If he's not sitting on rotation, he's not going to be able to stack. Here's the problem for Int Kid Gohan, by the way, is we get rotations like this, right? This is why, you know, I just can't really factor Kid Gohan needing to take hits too seriously, because... This feels common to me. I could probably put Kid Gohan in slot 1. We probably could, but I don't think it would really be, again, in our best interest to do that. All right, let's see what Piccolo does. We're going to get up to 22 ki. How is Piccolo on ki, by the way? So let's see. He gets 3 ki, 200% defense at the start of the turn. And then with a Kid Gohan in rotation, he's then, you know, supporting with 2 ki. So he gives himself 5 ki at the start of turn. Certainly not the craziest, right? But the other thing, too, with Piccolo doesn't need to super attack at all. Like this guy, you could literally think of this guy as, like, AGL Golden Frieza or something like that, is what we could sort of consider for this Piccolo. 125k right there. Okay. I mean, he ate that pretty well. And again, Piccolo is going to be supporting the, you know, the Carnival LR Kid Gohan. He's going to be activating LR Kid Gohan's unit super attack, right? This is going to be a pretty strong and potent combo, I think, actually. Running these two together, it's going to work very well. I think LR Piccolo is really good, right? I mean, guarding with 500k plus defense, super good. I do like, you know, giving him as much defense as we can from equips. Definitely a really good idea, too, to just sort of maximize what he could do with that guard and then the dodges and stuff like that. He's definitely going to be looking to be in a pretty good position here. Okay, so this Kid Gohan already did take a couple of hits early on, and we're going to be able to take some hits right here, too. We're going to have to run Piccolo in slot 1 right here, though. Probably not best to toy around with Gamma 1 and, you know, sort of test him or anything like that. Yeah, AGL Kid Gohan, his stacks are not the craziest, too. Like running Kid Gohan, like, I kind of brought him because he'd be able to support Piccolo a little bit, which, you know, did work good. We saw Piccolo with the 500k defense right away. But certainly, if I'm going to be running a Kid Gohan in each rotation, then bringing AGL Kid Gohan is just probably not going to work really well. In order for that to work, we would need, like, all of the Kid Gohans to be, like, floaters or something, right? Like... Well, we could run, like, Int LR Piccolo. We could either run him with, like, LR Ultimate Gohan, or maybe even, like, Power Awakening Piccolo, Ultimate Piccolo. That could work pretty well, because they would have Brainiacs, Legendary Power, Actually, Orange Piccolo's Link sets is evading me. He doesn't have shocking speed, and Orange Piccolo also doesn't have experienced fighters. Damn, okay. Alright, so this is pretty good again. Our Kid Gohan not really getting any opportunity, if you guys notice, to get hit whatsoever. Kid Gohan is getting 0 hits. Yeah, that's why it's not good for characters to have to like receive hits that aren't slot 1 characters, because it's out of your control, right? It's the LR Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta sort of problem. I mean, I feel like we actually have kind of seen what Piccolo is able to do. It's just this level of defense that he has is going to work well against all of the major bosses. LR Metal Cooler Core, Broly, Cell Max. Like, again, we'll do a full world tour for this Piccolo, and like this combo is going to work incredibly well, like in all of these really, really tough fights, right? All right, so now Gohan will be able to build up a little bit more right there. I'd like to dodge this. Okay, I guess we're gonna eat it. That's fine. Gohan should tank this pretty well, though. Oh, yeah, I guess. I mean, we could consider that pretty well, I suppose. Yeah, that duo of LR Piccolo and that Gohan, like, they're not really taking damage. I could actually use this opportunity to build up Orange Piccolo a little bit more, too. Because even though he's not guarding anymore, his defense is still pretty good, and he's not going to be super attacking. Perfect. All right, yeah, we're cooking. Oh, this is actually going to be fun. So we're fighting the Gammas, huh? So, Gohan doing the AoE. We're actually going to be able to take a look at the 2 Kid Gohans dropping the AoE. This is going to be pretty helpful. Yeah, so let's go ahead and see how this is going to work out right here. All right, no crits. That's fine. Even when I build units offensively, they still don't do it for me, man. 7.8 on this Kid Gohan. I believe this Kid Gohan has gotten hit enough to build up the extra attack buff on his passive, right? Yeah, I believe so. And now he probably has the additional super activated as well. Yeah, because Gohan needs what? I think it's... Is it 9 hits to fully build up his defense, or is it 8? It's something like that. All right, here we go. So now we're up against the really strong Gammas right here. Oh, that works out pretty well for AGL Kid Gohan, for sure. Okay, perfect, perfect. Why don't we pop the Great Ape active skill right here? 826. Yes. This is what I would consider a strong defensive rotation right here. Who should we go for? I guess we'll just go for Gamma 1. Let's go ahead and pop this Great Ape active skill, see how much damage we do here. Okay, sure. Alright, what do we got? We will be able to hit that 18 key. I'm not really too concerned about getting LR Piccolo a ton of key, though. Let's just open it up for Kid Gohan to be able to get as much key as we want. I might just make this the last rotation. I feel like we're seeing what Piccolo is able to do, right? You know, we send him really tough fights like the Gammas or something like that, and we're able to hang in there very, very well. Yep, then we dodge a super attack. You know, Piccolo, of course, would have tanked that well, but by giving him full dodge, we're even saving more damage, right? Very, 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 very good way to build this guy. So, yeah, this is Piccolo, right? I don't know if there's really more we need to look at with him. It's not even like there's going to be, like, way better, like, linking partners or something like that with this guy, too. Like, he has a very weird assortment of links that is going to be sort of difficult to get that to, I don't know, I guess sort of be able to properly activate a bunch of his links, right? Because it's like, yeah, Gaze of Respect, sure. But then, like, see, he wants to link up incredibly well with, like, Orange Piccolo. That would help this guy out a lot. But Orange Piccolo actually doesn't have some of these, you know, typical Piccolo-type links, like Gaze of Respect and stuff like that, right? So, let me know what you guys thought of LR Piccolo, but I do think he is a beast, right? 500k defense with guard from a free-to-play character while supporting Kid Gohan and the rest of the rotation. I think that LR, you know, World Tour Piccolo, he is way better than I could have hoped or imagined. He is really, really good. All right, this is Budding Heart Piccolo. His leader skills, all types key 3, 150% to HP, and then 90% to attack and defense. His 12 key super attack is the Hell Zone Grenade, which does colossal damage to the enemy, and then greatly lowers enemy attack. His 18 key super attack is Don't Underestimate Earth, which does mega colossal damage to the enemy, and then raises allies' attack by 30% for 1 turn. Piccolo's passive skill is Trustworthy Warrior, which gives him 3 key and 200% defense at the start of turn. Then he gets up to 200% attack. The more HP remaining, the greater the stats buff there. Then he gives all allies 1 key and 20% defense. And then he gives an additional 1 key and 20% defense for all allies if there is a Kid Gohan on the team. Then, if there's a Kid Gohan in the same turn, Piccolo gets an additional 100% defense. And then he also guards as the first attacker in the turn. And as you guys see, that guard does activate before Piccolo attacks, making him very good. I mean, 500k defense with guard as a free-to-play character, I will take that every single day. Piccolo's links are Gaze of Respect, Prodigies, Brainiacs, The First Awakened, Shocking Speed, Experienced Fighters, and Legendary Power. His 12 key multiplier is 135%, very, very low, but he's such an old unit. And then his 24 key multiplier is 200% as well. And then finally, Piccolo is on numerous categories here that does need help. But the thing is that you're only using this Piccolo if you could pair him with a Kid Gohan. That is very important, right? So Piccolo, of course, is on the Namekian category team. Piccolo is also over here on the Worthy Rival category team. Piccolo is also over here on the Bond of Master and Disciple. Of course, we ran him on Kid Gohan's 200%. I mean, that's definitely going to be the best place for him, right? Then there's also the Battle of Wits category team, which Piccolo is a part of. Then he is also over here on the Gifted Warriors category team. Then Piccolo is also on the Planetary Destruction category. You know, sure, any extra options added to that team, I'll take for sure. Then Piccolo is also over here on the Saiyan Saga category team, which definitely has actually gotten some pretty significant buffs with Yamcha, Yajirobe, Kid Gohan, and now this Piccolo. Saiyan Saga is actually, like pretty good, I think. And then finally, Piccolo is over here on the Warriors Raised on Earth, or Earthbred Fighters category. God, I hate that name so much, but this is, of course, a ridiculous category as well. So, there we go. There is Kid Gohan and this Piccolo. They are going to be a formidable rotation, capable of crushing pretty much anything in the game. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.